Hey, I'm Nikki. I am using my Aloha cork blocks today. My mat. Bringing it into a flow. Let's get started in child's pose, please. Bring your big toes together. Let your knees drop out really wide. And kind of use your breath to settle into your shape. Fill all the way up to the top of your lungs. Breathe in. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Let go. If you have blocks of your own, you might bring your wrists to the top bevels. Let your hands drip over the edges. If you don't have blocks, you might use books or anything similar. Gently allow your hips to start to rock over to the left and to the right. Your forehead melt. And really allow your body to land here. Take a deep breath in and start to reach through the tips of your fingers. On your breath out, crawl yourself over to the right. Melt your hips back and down to the left. Really hug that left hip back and down to your left heel. Reach through that left pinky finger. And really work to inflate that left lung. Feel your right body contract to create length and space. Take one more really deep breath in. Now allow your hips to settle as you breathe out. With the inhale, crawl yourself through the center. As you exhale, round your torso up to cat pose. So lift with a round spine and hollow belly. Pause at the top. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out and bend your elbows halfway. Chaturanga your arms. Lengthen your arms as you breathe in. Melt your hips to your heels on the breath out. Twice more just like that. Inhale, rounds your body. Lift from the back of your heart. Exhale, bend your elbows. Lengthen for the inhale. Melt back to child's pose. Exhale. Inhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Rise up. Exhale, bend your arms. Lengthen as you breathe in. Child's pose, and hold it here on the breath out. Allow your hips to get heavy. And your heart to settle a little bit closer to the earth. Breathe into that heat that you've just started to create in your core. The next time you exhale, crawl your fingertips up over to the left and melt your hips back and down to the right. And then bring your awareness so into your body that you notice how the sensation shifts from left to right side. Notice a difference in the quality of your breath, the size of your inhale. I'll take one more full cycle of breath here. As you inhale, carry yourself back through the center, and you've got 3 more rounds of that kind of cat pose. Rise into a supported chaturanga push-up. Exhale. Lengthen your arms, breathe in. Melt your hips to your heels, breathe out. You're really starting to find that breath to movement connection, turning on Ujjayi breath. Inhales and exhales solely through your nose. Right, building heat in your core and your shoulders. The next time that you rise up, find a traditional tabletop shape. Shift your heels behind your knees. Right, option here to keep your hands on your blocks or to set them off to the side. Start rolling your body through these rounds of cat-cow. Right, the inhale is the contraction. It's that rounding of your spine, tucking your chin to your chest. The breath in expands, opens your heart. Drop your belly to the earth. And next time that you breathe in, tuck your toes. On your breath out, lift your hips straight back, downward facing dog. But keep moving. On the inhale, float your tabletop, hover your shins an inch off of your mat. Exhale, lift your hips straight back, down dog. Yeah, inhale, shins pull forward to hover. Exhale, hips lift. One more time like that. Breathe in. With the breath out, tap your right knee to your right tricep. Swing it over to your left elbow. Fly back through 3-point. Bend your knee and open it through your hip. Find any sort of movement here that makes sense for this side of your body. Right, roll out your ankle, roll it out through your knee. Lengthen your lifted legs, square your hip off, and as you exhale, cross your body, tap your left elbow. Inhale, send it back to 3-point. Tap your knee to your nose, cheetah. Inhale to lift. Take it over to your right elbow, then use your core to step really lightly, heel to toe next to that right pinky finger. Keep your back knee lifted. Opportunity here to bring your palms back down to your blocks. Give yourself more space. And just shift your hips forward and to melt back. Right, really feeling into what your body's asking you for here. Pausing where it makes sense to pause, flowing through where it feels good to move. The next time you breathe in, rebend that front knee, soften your left knee to the earth and release to your forearms. Right, come into a lounging lizard shape. Opportunity to bend your back knee, reach for your foot or your ankle. If you do take hold of that foot, squeeze it to the outer edge of your left hip. If you've got that back foot, release it. Tuck your toes and lift that left knee off of the mat, and on an exhale, step your left foot forward, yogi squat to the top of your mat. Tuck your hips underneath your shoulders. Lift your hands to heart center. Relax your shoulders from your ears. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh something out. Let it go. As you inhale, root to rise. Get heavy through all 4 corners of your feet. Exhale, goal post your arms and crack your heart to the sky. Lengthen, stretch tall in your breath in. Drop all the way in yogi squat. Breathe out. Again, breathe in, root to rise. Exhale, heart opens. Breathe in to reach. Breathe out, yogi squat. One more round just like that. Lift up, breathe in. Land in that yogi squat. Plant your hands, step your left foot back. Fly your right leg through 3-point. Tap your knee to your nose, cheetah. Inhale, take it back, 3-point. Anjaneyasana, step your foot between your hands. Soften that left knee to the earth. Untuck your back toes. You reach your fingers to the sky. Breathe in. Goal post your arms. Open your heart to the sky. Twice more just like that. Inhale and reach. Exhale, heart opens. Stretch tall, breathe in. One more time, open your heart, then pause here. Breathe out. Lengthen your arms and your right leg as you inhale. Fold to your half splits pose on the exhale. All right, hips can stay stacked on top of that left knee, or you might settle all the way into your heel. Pull that right pinky toe up and back to your face. Relax your shoulders as you press your heart to the top of your foot. And squeeze everything up and into your midline. Find Mula Bandha here, right? Reinvite the water. Breathe in, it's Anjaneyasana. Shift forward, reach tall. Breathe out, goal post your arms. Lengthen as you inhale. Superhero cape your arms, half splits, exhale. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale for length. Exhale to sweep. Once more, inhale, shift forward. Heart opens. Breathe in and breathe out. The inhale is supported warrior 3. Shift into that right foot, left leg floats straight back behind you. Exhale, tap your left knee to your nose, standing cheetah. Inhale, supported warrior 3. Exhale, standing. Inhale for length. One more time, tuck your chin into your chest, make that connection. Step your left foot to the back of your mat, low twisted lunge. Send your right fingertips up to the sky. Breathe in. Horizon, find the blade edge of your feet, breathe out. Inhale, lift that left hip. Exhale, low horizon. High horizon, breathe in. One more time, dips you down low. This time the inhale, sweep all the way back, left side, lateral lunge or skandasana. Bend into that left knee, flex your right toes up to the sky. Shift to that right foot, skandasana, lateral lunge, left toes lift. Star pose, root to rise, breathe in. Goal post your arms and open your heart, breathe out. Stretch tall, inhale. Exhale to bow forward. Halfway lift your spine, breathe in. Bow between your legs as you breathe out. Stack your hips on your heels. Shift your weight to the balls of your feet and your toes. Right, you're actively spreading your sits bones to the left and to the right. And then halfway lift your spine on your breath in. Breathe out and round your spine. Tuck your chin into your chest, cat pose with these wide legs. Inhale, belly drops, tail and gaze arch. Exhale, spine rounds. Breathe in, it's cow pose. One more time, breathe out to cat. Now inhale to that cow shape. Keep this tilt in your spine, and as you exhale, push your heart all the way down to the mat. As you breathe in, root to rise, star pose, stretch tall. Turn your heels in and your toes out, goddess squat, exhale. Yeah, straight arms, straight legs, star pose. Exhale as goddess squat. Inhale to lengthen. One more time, drop down low. Find little pulses down for 8, for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, star pose, breathe in. Warrior 2 to the front of the room. Straighten your arms and your legs, breathe in. Warrior 2, breathe it out. Peaceful warrior as you inhale. High plank as your exhale. Cartwheel your hands to the mat. Right foot steps back to meet your left. Take a deep breath in. Lower all the way to your belly on the breath out. As soon as you connect to the earth, it's baby cobra, head, neck, and shoulders lift. Exhale and soften. Again, breathe in, baby, or full cobra, breathe in, rise up. Breathe out and melt. One more round, just like that. Breathe in and rise, open through your heart, press through the tops of your feet. Exhale, heart pours back to the mat. Push your hips to your heels, come through your child's pose. And take really big circles with your body to the right. Flush out hips, knees, shoulders, elbows, wrists, side body. Shift and take those circles in the opposite direction. Land in your child's pose shape. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Yeah, Ujjayi breath. Keep your mouth closed. Breathe right back out through your nostrils. Inhale, rise up to that tabletop shape. Exhale, take off through the second round of cat-cow. Right, round your spine. Drop your belly, arch your tail. All right, and like maybe this second go through, it starts to grow. You've created heat. You've built breath. You've started to find space. Tuck your toes and lift your hips straight back, downward facing dog. All right, pedal it out through your feet. Shift your hips over to the left and to the right. Come back through center, and on your breath in, hover your shins an inch off the mat. Float your tabletop. Breathe out and lift your hips down, dog. And again, shins hover, inhale. Exhale, use your belly button to send your hips back. One more time, breathe in. Side body squeeze, right knee to left elbow, swing it to the right. Fly back through 3-point. Bend your knee and open through your hips. Same opportunity here for movement. All right, what is this side asking you for? Lengthen your lifted leg, square your hip off. Exhale, cross your body, tap your right elbow. Inhale to 3-point. Tap your knee to your nose, cheetah. Inhale and lift it. Take it to the left. Step lightly next to that left pinky finger. And again, opportunity to floss your hips forward. Right, to shift back and forth. Soften that back knee to the earth. Come into your lounging lizard shape. Right, find your blocks, find your support. Same opportunity here for that quad stretch. Bend your back foot. Without slingshotting, release it. Tuck those back toes. Use your core to pull your right foot forward. You're stepping into your yogi squat. Hips sweep underneath your shoulders. Hands come into your heart center. Take a deep breath in. Root through the soles of your feet with your breath out. As you inhale, root to rise. Send that prayer up to the sky. Exhale, open your heart up. Lengthen as you breathe in. Drop into that yogi squat as you breathe out. Twice more, inhale. Heart opens, exhale. Reach tall. Use your core to pull your seat back down. Rise up, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale to stretch. Yogi squat. Hands plant, it's that right foot that steps, left leg flies, 3-point. Tap your knee to your nose, cheetah. Send it back, 3-point. Anjaneyasana, step your foot between your hands. Soften that back knee to the earth. Stretch it tall as you inhale. Open your heart. Inhale, reach, lift your ribs away from your hips. Exhale, hips melt, heart opens. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. Arms and left leg lengthen. Inhale. Come into that half splits pose as you exhale. Lengthen through the crown of your head on a breath in. Bow even deeper with your breath out. Back toes are tucked, starting to wake up the fascia of that foot. Right now, find that solid base. Hug everything into your midline as you find water and movement. Breathe in, shift forward. Anjaneyasana, rise up. Breathe out, find a back bend at the top. Lengthen your arms and your left leg. Half splits, exhale. Inhale, it's forward. Exhale, it's open. Lengthen, breathe in. Half splits, breathe out. One more time, pull forward, breathe in. Open up, breathe out. Lengthen. Half splits. And set supported warrior 3. Shift it forward, right leg floats. Standing cheetah, tap your knee to your nose. Inhale, send it back, push through your heel, fire your back body. Tap your knee to your nose. Yeah, inhale, sends it back. One more time, breathe out. Find that length of the breath in, then step down lightly. It's your low twisted lunge. Left fingertips reach to the sky. Horizon, find the blade edge of your feet. Inhale to high. Exhale, it's hover. High horizon, feet stay where they're at. Just lift that right hip. Exhale, dips you back down. This time, sweep it all the way back. Right side lateral under Skandasana. Drop your hips slow. Now then shift to the top, left side. Star pose, root to rise. Breathe in. Open your heart, create space, breathe out. Lengthen, stretch tall. Exhale and fold. Halfway lift. Bow down. Star pose, root to rise. One time, it's that goddess squat. Star pose. Warrior 2, bend your left knee. Straighten your arms and your legs. Inhale. Exhale to warrior 2. It's peaceful. Breathe in. High plank. Breathe out. Stay lifted for the inhale. Pull the ground to you as you lower all the way to your belly. Exhale. Baby cobra, lift head, neck, and shoulders. Exhale and soften. Baby, you're full. Breathe in, rise up. Breathe out to melt. One more time. Inhale, lifts you. Exhale, softens you. Push your hips to your heels. Come through that child's pose shape. Tuck your toes and lift your hips straight back, downward facing dog. And now pedal it out through your feet. Shift your hips over to the left and to the right. Start to turn that pedaling into tiptoe steps. And with 1,000 steps, tiptoe your feet all the way up to meet your hands. Really pressing your palms into the earth. Lengthen your spine when you get to the top. Breathe in. Bow forward, breathe out. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, crack your heart open. Lengthen, breathe in. Dive forward and breathe out. Halfway, inhale. Exhale, hands plant, step it back. High plank. Chaturanga. It's upward facing, breathe in. Lift your hips, down dog, breathe out. Send your right leg straight back behind you, inhale. Bend that knee, open it up. Second opportunity here to find movement. Right, to hold in stillness. Lengthen your lifted legs, square it off. Step next to that right pinky finger, exhale. Shift your weight back into a wide pyramid shape. Breathe in. Yeah, and breathe out. Right knee bends as you inhale. Yogi squat, step forward on the exhale. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, heart opens. Lengthen, breathe in. Drop in, yogi squat, breathe out. Hands plant. Left foot steps back, right leg flies. Tap your knee to your nose, cheetah. Inhale, it's 3-point. Supported or unsupported, warrior 3, breathe in. Standing cheetah, tap knee to nose, breathe out. Inhale for support. Land lightly, rise up, warrior 1. Straighten your right leg, open your heart. Inhale to warrior 1. Exhale and humble. Root to rise, warrior 1. Warrior 2, breathe out. Straighten your arms and your legs, inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. It's peaceful warrior, breathe in. Left side skandasana, breathe out. Take a full cycle of breath here. And then right side half moon, shift into that right foot and take off. Stack left hip on top of right. Heavy the right sole of that foot into the earth. Glue your right big toe mound. Squeeze muscle to bone in your left leg. And then on the exhale, it's Kundalini squat, drop in low. Inhale, uncurl, open back up, take up space, half moon. Exhale, squeeze into that tiny yogi ball. Inhale, opens you up. One more time, drop in low, Kundalini, exhale. Standing splits, lower your left hand, send that left leg straight up to the sky. And hugging down through the right sole of your foot, lifting through that left big toe mound. Take one more big breath in. As you exhale, lower that left knee to the pinky toe edge side of your right foot. Release your sits bones to the earth. Stretch your left fingertips up to the sky. Breathe in. Take a seated twist over to the right as you breathe out. One more time, full breath in. Exhale melts you into your twist. As you breathe in, unwind, press back into that right foot, standing splits, left leg flies. Kundalini squat, drop in low. Roll open to your half moon, breathe in. Land lightly, warrior 2, breathe out. Inhale, it's peaceful. Exhale, low twisted lunge. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, it's horizon. Find the blade edge of your feet. Yeah, inhale, sweeps you all the way back, left side. Crawl forward to your right foot and rise up, high lunge. Breathe in. Take an open twist to the right on your breath out. Squeeze your inner thighs, send the crown of your head to the sky as you inhale. Exalt it on your exhale. And now as you sweep that right arm forward, draw your left knee up and into your chest. Stork pose, breathe in. Figure 4 your legs, cross left ankle over right knee, sit down low. Hands can stay at your heart center. You can bring them down to your mat, to your blocks. Or keep a hard, active flex on that left foot to protect your knee. Soften your jaw, release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Breathe into that right quad, into your left hip. Now find your low belly as you inhale. Start to root to rise. Bring that left knee with you. Left foot sits down to meet your right, chair pose. Inhale your hands to heart center. Exhale and twist over to your right. Lengthen the crown of your head with each breath in. Find more space between the vertebrae and your spine. And as you breathe out, melt a little bit deeper into that twist. Yeah, inhale, root to rise. Exhale, open up. Lengthen as you breathe in. Fold over your legs and the breath out. Halfway lift your spine as you inhale. And it's crow pose or yogi squat at the top of your mat as you exhale. Right? Choose a shape, stick with it and breathe. And then either jump back, shoot back, step back, move through your vinyasa or skip it. We'll meet in down dog. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh something out. Let it go. Send your left leg straight back behind you. Breathe in. Bend that knee, open it up. Second opportunity here for movement, for stillness. All right, to breathe into that left hip flexor. Lengthen your lifted leg, square it off. Step next to that left pinky finger. Shift back into a wide pyramid shape. Straighten that left leg, flex your toes to the sky. Rebend your left knee on your breath in. It's yogi squat as you breathe out, step forward. Root to rise, inhale. Heart opens, exhale. Stretch tall, breathe in. Yogi squat. Hands plant, right foot's gonna step. Left leg flies, it's 3-point. Tap your knee to your nose, cheetah. Inhale to 3-point. Step through, warrior 3, unsupported or supported. Tap your knee to your nose one time, cheetah pose. Warrior 1, step back and rise up. Breathe in. Straighten your leg and open your heart. Breathe out. Inhale to warrior 1. Exhale, bow down. Humble your warrior. Rise up, breathe in. Warrior 2, open and expand. Straighten your arms and your legs. Inhale. Exhale to warrior 2. Peaceful, breathe in. Right side skandasana, then pause, right? You've got those couple rounds of breath here. Think about the shape that you're shifting into, right? Visualize it. Take one more deep breath in. Press yourself into that half moon. Left leg, you're taking off. Heart is open, hips and shoulders are stacked. You're squeezing muscle to bone and reaching in all directions. And then as you exhale, it's Kundalini squat, hug in low. Inhale to open up. Exhale, it's Kundalini. Inhale, opens you. Exhale, hug it in. One more time, open up, half moon. Exhale is Kundalini squat, stay low. Send that right leg up to the sky, it's your standing splits. Now play with the supreme balance, opportunity to play with a handstand hop. And what is your practice asking you for? Now release your palms back to the earth, and as you exhale, it's Kundalini squat. Drop it in low. Roll open to that half moon. And then it's Kundalini squat. Step back and rise up. High lunge, breathe in. Take your open twist to the left on the breath out. Squeeze in and up, lengthen the crown of your head as you inhale. Exalt it on the exhale. As you sweep that left arm forward, you're drawing that right knee into your chest, stork pose. Breathe in. Right into that figure four, breathe out. Okay, where can you soften? Continuously checking in with that breath, where you're spending and using your energy. Find your core, start to roll your body back upright. Stork pose. Right foot sits down low, meets your left chair. Hands draw into your heart center, breathe in. Twist over to your left on the breath out. Right, allowing that inhale to create space. Your exhale melts you even deeper into your twist. Root to rise high through the center, breathe in. Heart opens, breathe out. Lengthen on the inhale. Fold as you exhale. Halfway lifts, breathe in. Second opportunity, it's crow pose or yogi squat. Find your shape. Right, and land in it. With your next breath out, plant your hands, move through a flow or skip it. We will meet in downward facing dog, hips high. Send that right leg into the air, straight back behind you, breathe in. Last opportunity on the side, bend your knee, open it up, stay, flip your dog, play with wild thing, full wheel. Bring it back around to 3 point. Shoot through the left and open up, fallen triangle, breathe in. Lower your left hand, cheetah pose, draw your right knee back up and into your nose. Inhale, send it back, 3 point. Lounging lizard, step next to that right pinky finger, soften your left knee to the earth. All right, second time you are in this shape, how can you shift into your space? Right, find support where your body is asking for it. Use your breath, use your props. And use the opportunity in stillness to reset, to reconnect to the size of your inhale, the size of your exhale, to allow your muscles to start to pull away from your bones and soften. Same opportunity here to bend that back knee, reach for your foot or your ankle, take the quad stretch if it's there. Without slingshotting it, release it. Now keep your legs on this kind of wider trajectory and drop your hips all the way back to your heels, like a wide kind of legged half split. Bow to the inside of that right thigh. As you inhale, start to crawl forward. Tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, find strength and pull that left foot forward. Yogi squat. All right, you've opened up, now find that activation. Rise tall, breathe in. Open your heart, breathe out. Lengthen for the inhale. Drop it in low as you exhale. Hands plant, left foot steps, right leg flies. Soften right foot to meet your left. Release your knees to the mat. Inhale to your cow pose. Exhale, round through your spine. Tuck your toes and lift your hips straight back, downward facing dog. Left leg flies, breathe in. Same opportunity this side, bend your knee, open it up. Bring it back around to 3-point, left hand plants, shoot through the right into that fallen triangle shape. Reach through your right fingertips. And then it's cheetah pose. Squeeze that left knee up and in. Send it back to 3-point. Step to that left pinky finger, right knee softens. All right, again, notice what your body is asking for on this side. Notice how sensation has shifted. And notice the space that you've created in your body as you go back for that quad stretch, right? Like you started the class in this shape. See firsthand what your breath, what your heat, what your work has given you. Without slingshotting it, release it. One more time, re-strengthen those hips. Pull it forward, yogi squat, breathe in. Keep your hips low on the breath out. Inhale, root to rise. Last heart opener here. Lengthen on the breath in. It's yogi squat, hands plant, right steps. Left flies, 3-point. Set yourself up for your half pigeon pose. All right, so you're looking to keep your hips square here. Press that right hip point down and forward by pushing the top of your right foot into the earth. Torso stays lifted. It comes down. There's a big gap between this left hip and your mat. Use that block, right? Give yourself the support that you need to keep those square hips. Allow your chin to tuck into your chest. Allow your shoulders to soften and let this just be about finding space in that left hip. Okay, options to play in this shape. To bend that right knee, reach back for your foot or your ankle. Maybe you go for the bind. Again, if you have that back foot, you're squeezing your heel to the outer edge of your right hip. Without slingshotting it, release it. Then you're just gonna roll to that left side, come into your straddle split. So extend both legs long and wide in front of you. Right? Lift your seat off of the mat, shift your sits bones to the earth, right? Find this sort of forward tilt in your pelvis. Press your heels away from your hips. Lengthen the crown of your head on your breath in. Then use that space to bow down towards the earth in front of you. Right, thinking about pressing your belly button towards the earth before your chin or your forehead or your chest. And keep your spine strong and straight. Allow your chin to tuck into your chest and your spine to round for your last couple of breaths. Breathe into that fascia, those muscles that line your spine. And really gently walk your torso upright, around through your body. You're going to shift into that half pigeon pose on the right side. Just flip to the back of your mat. And tuck your back toes, lift your hips however high you need to set your shape up. If you need to step back into down dog to come into this shape, by all means do so. Right ankle lands between left hip, left wrist. Right, square your hips off. Left hip is pulling down and forward. You're not leaning towards that right side, right? Use your props to support you. And then settle into the shape. Find release. You're continuing to check in with the breath, with the body, with the spaces that may have tensed up, like that you don't even realize. What's happening in your back toes, what's happening in your jaw, what's happening in that spot between your eyebrows. Right? Where can you soften to give that energy over to creating more space in your right hip? Slowly start to walk your torso upright. Roll to that right hip to swing your left leg around. Dandasana, staff pose. Get your sits bones rooted to the earth. Lengthen the crown of your head. Hands are in line with your hips. Drop your shoulders from your ears as you lengthen the crown of your head. Breathe in. Paschimottanasana. Fold over those legs as you breathe it out. You might find a block underneath your seat here. You might find a block underneath your knees. You might find a block on top of your thighs for your forehead. Or you might just let your head hang heavy. You're only here for 2 more rounds of breath. Then really heavily allow your chin to tuck into your chest. Hollow your belly as you roll that torso all the way upright. Then keep a really active core and roll all the way down to your spine. Breathe into a full body good morning stretch. Reach from fingers to toes. Then it's happy baby. Draw your knees to either side of your rib cage. Take hold of the outer edges of your feet. Hold on to your ankles, your calves, behind your knees, anywhere that allows your sacrum and your tailbone to stay heavy to the earth. Okay, feel the length of your spine here. Feel gravity pressing you down, but that mat beneath you being your support. Take 1 more round of breath here in stillness. Now then, as you exhale, gently start to rock your weight over left and right. The next time that your weight is rolling over to the right, let your knees drop all the way over to the right. Take your gaze back and over to the left. And really press into the back of that right arm to keep your shoulders square with the ceiling. Feel into that compression with the breath in as your lungs fill up. And allow that exhale to melt you into your twist. The inhale, draw your knees to the center. And let them fall over to the left. Take your gaze back and over to the right. Take 1 more really deep breath in. Really big breath out. As you inhale, draw your knees through center. Wrap your arms around your shins and squeeze yourself into a tight, tiny yogi ball. Lift your forehead to your knees. Hug everything in as small as you can. Take a deep breath in. And then with your exhale, release it all. Let your heels find the top corners of your mat. Bring your arms long beside you. Let your palms flip up to face the sky and lose any control you might still have on your breath. Shavasana.